Today we're going to talk about the barrier block. What's going on, everybody? This is Captain Obvious and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. What is the barrier block and what can it do? Well, quite simply, it is a block that becomes a barrier, meaning you cannot go past it. Okay? So you'll see here it's invisible from far away, but when you go up close, there is a hitbox to it, but you cannot walk through it. So it's good at creating world borders. It is obviously different from the border block, which is in my opinion a lot better because you just got to lay down one of those, and then everything above it and below it is completely inaccessible. So you just got to do it once. This is really good for cages. So you guys will notice in a lot of the update videos that I do, you'll see characters just floating randomly. That's basically how I do that. So it is good for invisible cases, for showcasing things, for showing things off. I think that is where the barrier block, really, really shines. One thing I did not test, I assume it's, well, no, yeah, because it's a block anyway. So, but you have like water, you put some barrier blocks around it, right? And it appears as though the water is floating. So it just basically stops everything, including mobs and other active blocks like lava and water and things like that, and players from happening from going to the left, to the right, wherever you put it. Okay, it's just a barrier. That's basically all it is. But like I said, if you're gonna do a world border, definitely stick with the border block. It's much better. This would be way better for showcases, just because you can really do it kind of where you want it to be. Whereas the border block is like all off limits. This one you can have somebody floating but still be able to walk underneath it if you're trying to do some kind of, I don't know, whatever you're trying to do. A trophy case or something where you don't actually want it shown. I don't know. Whatever you'd want it for, this would be more geared towards that, whereas the border block would be a lot better for a border. All right, how do you get it? Very simple. You just come to the box, you type in /, you type in give. Okay, now if you want to give it to yourself, you just type in @s. You want to give it to a player, you put in a player's name after another space, and then you simply put in barrier, and that's it. You should see me I should have two now. There we go. Okay, and that's it. So once you're holding it, you can actually see, the block itself, so you can see where to place it, right? But like this. But when you're not holding it, when you're not holding the block in your hand, it does become invisible from far away. But like I said, it does have a hitbox when you get close to it, and it can be waterlogged, which I just found out. So I did not know that before this. It can actually be waterlogged. Okay. Anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for me. Until next time, Captain Obvious out. Peace.